God, the light here is so bad. Oh my God. Woo, okay. Good morning. It is like 7 a.m. and I'm getting ready to go into the office. I fought forever on what I'm gonna wear. It's giving almost like Steve Jobs with like an elevated touch. Took a shower, did my makeup. I'm about to have coffee and have a quick breakfast before I hit the road. I have no idea what time my supervisor is gonna start messaging me or like even calling me to like do stuff. So that's fine. It's supposed to be like a breakfast casserole and it's actually pretty good. It's just too salty. And having it pre-made makes me way less likely to skip it. And no, I'm not hungry when I wake up in the morning, but I just know that this is my only time to eat, so I just do it anyway. So many people are like, but I'm not hungry. Just eat it. Like, have you ever not felt like doing something and then did it anyway? Okay, apply that here. And also, you're not having to like make a decision every morning. I feel like decision fatigue is a big part of it because if it's like, okay, am I gonna actually get up and work out like I planned today or not? Oh, am I gonna eat breakfast today like I planned today or not? If I were to not do it one day, I would be like, wait, that would feel really weird. It's like I'm breaking a streak or like a habit or something. Look at my lunch sack. It's so ugly. Wait, someone help. Like, what kind of lunch bags do you guys bring to work? This is not, or maybe it's fine. I don't know. I'm so excited for today. I know it's too soon to say, but I love my commute. I love waking up in the morning and leaving to go somewhere else. And I just appreciate it so much more after being unemployed and even like having a remote job. Even the casual interactions of like walking in and saying hello to someone at the front desk and then going saying hello to the people in the office, like it's made me so happy. Like it's so funny how the things that I was once trying to escape, and then a lot of people are once trying to escape like their job at a cubicle, is what is making me feel so much more satisfied. I just don't think I even knew how, I don't want to say depressed, but at times it felt the same as depression, that working remotely, living alone had on me. Obviously, I don't want to share too much from behind the scenes, but I've just been doing a lot of training and onboarding, and it's just a lot of learning. I've also got to shadow some people on behind the scenes inside of some calls, and I've been enjoying it so much. I'm really excited about this opportunity, and I'm just so eager to grow in my career right now. So I'm just trying to be a sponge, and I want to stay in this honeymoon phase, enjoying and appreciating and learning and just being coachable. So that's kind of what I'm focused on right now.
It's low-key giving like Bob.
Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, Lord. Whew. Let's see how long my commute home is. 39 minutes. It's been 35 pretty consistently, but for some reason now that it's hitting 39, I'm like, that's a different level of disrespectful. I don't even care. Like, I'm just happy. I'm just happy to have a job. While I was working, I got like a Slack notif from some of my friends from my last job, like my old coworkers, and we all got laid off at the same time. So we've been like emotionally supporting each other through the job hunt. And they were like, how's everyone doing? Like, hanging in there? Like, still hunting? Like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, damn. Like, should I say, oh, I got a job? Like, most of them saw it on LinkedIn, but I don't know. I'm kind of like, thank God. I somehow got into really craving and seeing the joy in the 9 to 5. I'm sorry. Like, the sort of routine that it brings you and the structure that it brings to you. Mind you, this is me literally 1 week into my job, so I need to shut up and have a recap like 6 months from now, and maybe I'll give some better, less biased feedback. But I also think that it gives you more room to more freely participate in your hobbies outside of work. And some people get really strongly identified with their job, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just think different strokes for different folks. But for me, the job has always just been one part of who I am, and I've always been interested in a bunch of things like videography, social media, like you name it. So it's really, really nice to feel like those things can exist, and literally when I clock out, I can move directly onto those things instead of it being like, if I'm self-managing my time, I can never really clock out. One thing I have noticed though from working in an office is as soon as I get out, I want to go put on the baggiest pair of pants, a giant t-shirt, like, and I want to lesbian out. I want to dyke out. Can I say dyke on YouTube? And I'm not saying that in a derogatory way. Like, I want to dyke out. Like, I feel like I'm like stuffed up. Like, I really, yeah. Here's my strategy behind the scenes, guys. This is how I'm planning to do well in my role. And this might be completely delusional, so comment, especially if you're a corporate baddie, comment and like give me advice. But my office and the tech industry and my company is male dominated, and most people are much older than me, have decades of experience. It's a lot of guys, but especially because I'm young and new to the industry and a woman, like I have to earn whatever credibility I have control of, which is obviously learning how to do my job and doing a good job at it, being competent. But also, I want to look and come across professional. I almost want to come across as older than I am. Like, I want to come across as very competent and serious, which is so funny to say because if you see me on here, like, serious maybe wouldn't be the word to describe my vibe, but anyway, like, I don't want to be young and like dressed like shit. So I want to be dressed smart, professional. Like, I want to be seen as a person with a lot of potential, who's friendly. So I've been thinking about how I want to dress. A lot of the guys wear running shoes and like sneakers and stuff. I am not going to do that. I feel like if I got like a good rotation of good outfits, and I'm not even talking about just meeting the dress code and just getting by. I'm talking about being known as fashionable. Not in like an OD way, but like in a subtle way where it's like, oh wait, that outfit is given. And let's be honest, I'm sure most engineers are not going to notice, but the right person, they are going to be like, clocked. Because I'm clocking them. Great. 31 minutes remaining in my drive. And the sun is about to set, so I can see this is depressing. And yeah. .02 is when I arrived home. I think I left at like 5:15. Whatever. Whew. Hallelujah. Believe it or not, I'm gonna go to the gym. And I wish I could run outside. I hate running on the treadmill, but it's too dark outside. For like a speed workout, which is what I have to do today, like a tempo, it's kind of nice to do it on a treadmill because then you don't have to think about what pace you're running and staying on the right pace. You can just crank it to the perfect speed, and either you keep the speed or you fall off. So it's a lot easier to stay on, you know? Okay, vlog, I'm on FaceTime with my girlfriend. Say hey.
Hey! I'm eating the banana bread I made. Claire, you should come by and pick up banana bread.
Ooh.
Like the number 7, I had to walk through hell just to get to heaven. My weapons, a microphone, laced with a hot track, knocking back.
jeans right now. They ain't been too nice to me.
They taking all the size 32 jeans.
The amount of times I see a pair of jeans that I've been looking for, and there's a girl wearing them, and I'm like,
lemon juice and zest, dried oregano and chili flakes, some honey, drizzle of olive oil, and some salt.
How much? Fuck. He said, some honey, and then didn't leave measurements anywhere.
Honey, drizzle of olive oil, and some salt. That's addicting. Then we'll pour half of our sauce.
Let's just see. I don't believe in measuring that much anyway. Why am I smacking? I need this. I need this. Right. I'm making like a chicken thigh over potatoes, but it's like a Greek recipe, so it has this like lemon butter sauce on the top and feta cheese. And I'm listening to Jake Shane's podcast.
Yeah, but you were what, 20 something? I was 21. Oh my god. Wait, how old are you? 24.
Oh, so also, yes, my phone goes into black and white mode after 8 p.m. It's so I can stop scrolling. But you know, I usually listen to so many like uptight, like business productivity, like informational podcasts. And I've realized that lately, especially in the evenings, if I want to listen to something, which I usually don't, but if I do, I want it to be like relaxing, funny, entertaining, chill. So Jake Shane and Good Children, which is another gay boy duo, are my go-to comedy podcast for the evening, where you just want to feel like you're listening in on like a friend's conversation, pretty much. I'm looking at shove. Like, no, there's no vegetables. Don't comment about it.
Good morning, madam.
Look, new shoes unboxing. These are Saucony Endorphin Speed Force. I didn't realize how old and dirty and just flat and musty my Hokas are. I'm about to go run a half marathon time trial, just in terms of like an update on how marathon training is going. And the runs are getting longer and it's hard to fit it in with my work week schedule stuff. I'm slowly getting better, and I can tell from my fitness scores on my Coros watch and the Strava app that I'm like gradually improving. My goal race pace is like an 8:35. Ooh, that seems so ambitious. I'm just gonna follow the plan and see how we do. So I'm about to go on my long run. I've just carb loaded, so I ate basically a bagel, peanut butter, honey, fruit. But I don't really know. I went out to the club the night before last, and I don't know, I feel like alcohol's effect on your body kind of goes for a while. But I feel good, so we'll see how I go. So my hope and dream is to run definitely under 2 hours. When I ran a half marathon for real, like in a race with people cheering and stuff to see along the way, I think I ran like 2 hours flat. I'm really hoping to get closer to 150. We'll see. We're like 8 miles in, and I'm pretty much right on my goal pace of 8:35. And at first the pace felt way too easy. Now I'm like, oh Jesus. So we gotta hold on for 5 more miles. Woo. Half a mile left. I'm gonna get this time. I'm excited to see what it ends up actually being. But I think towards the end I was just like, I'm so sick of this. I want to go home. And I just started booking it and hit a new gear, which might make me really tired after this and tomorrow, but too late now. Whew. Period. That was my half marathon PR. The best thing about running is that the progress is so tangible, especially when you're a beginner. And it's so satisfying to see yourself slowly grow and get better at something. You would like to think in every part of your life you're getting a little bit better all the time, like a little bit better at your job, a little bit better at cooking, or whatever the case may be. But sometimes it doesn't feel so linear. Like sometimes it feels like you take a step back at work or in your relationships, and it's so nice to just have at least one thing in your life where it's simple. You're making progress. Also, it has like this trickle down effect to like making other positive habits in my life. Take sleep more seriously, take my diet more seriously. My mental health is better. So I guess this is just a big commercial to start running. 50-ish days till the actual race. Now I gotta go meal prep.
Come now, fight it, one step together.